Tonight, an incredible rescue story. Utahns across the globe pulling together to help a bountiful man's family members flee Ukraine and make it to safety.
News specialist Lauren Steinbrecher spoke to that man and the people who made this operation happen. Lauren, what a story with so many people helping out.
Oh my goodness, Debbie and Dan, I mean, just amazing. So this man and his two siblings live here in Utah. They were adopted from Ukraine more than a decade ago, but he still has family over there. And it was his parents, neighbors, and the neighbors' family in Europe who didn't hesitate to go all in to help these families out. Looking at the sweet faces of his nieces and nephews, John couldn't imagine.
Hearing the stories and the news of the kids being locked in a basement, in a bomb shelter, with no food and no water, and having bombs and rockets explode.
So when his brother-in-law asked him,
"Could you get my family out? Because ultimately, the war has been spreading so fast, and it's only the matter of time until it gets here."
Of course he said yes, but didn't know where to turn. Luckily,
they became just our main focus, that we wanted to save those little children and that family and bring them to safety.
John's adopted parents' neighbor Emily has a sister, Anne Marie, who just moved to Paris, and Operation Get John's Sisters to Safety began.
And I said, well, I've got a rescue operation mission for you instead.
I got on a plane to Warsaw the very next day.
Every minute, literally, it was, John, what's happening next? Okay, where can we go? Let's get Igor on the ground. What about this bus?
Looking through Facebook groups for transport, for different buses that were leaving. We started vetting people who were offering buses.
When I first got on the bus, I did not sleep for 2 days because I felt the responsibility.
We got the very last two rental cars in the Warsaw airport, by the way. Got to the hotel rooms, laid out all of these items for them.
At 1:30 a.m., after spending more than 40 hours on two different buses and days of research, John's two sisters, Anya and Elena, arrived in Poland with their 4 children, the youngest just 3 months old.
I spotted them immediately. We hugged them and we shuffled them into our cars, and we took them back to the hotel and said, shower, relax, rest, sleep in. You're safe now. It's okay.
The moms and kids made it to Paris, for now their new home, thanks to strangers who made it their mission to make sure these families were safe.
Going to help people she never met before in her life, just trying to help, and it's just so amazing for that.
I'm proud of them, and I'm honored to be their new friends.
Now, Anne Marie says that the very next morning after those families arrived, they found out that their home city of Dnipro was bombed. So they made it just in time. Well, now they're in Paris, but comes figuring out next, where do they go from here? With the laws of immigration here in the U.S., they're not able to get here to the U.S. right now. So they're hoping to send those families to Canada, but still a lot to figure out.